Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, guys. Trying to adjust this just a tad. There we go. That's cool. It was better. There we go. Sorry, the window's a little bit blown out, but he doesn't look like a spirit right now behind me. Welcome, guys. Hi, Greg. What's going on? Hello, David Glunt. Auntie Ann is in the house. Hello. I know Paul Honeyman was in here. Mr. Rand 72. What's happening? Hello, guys. I started a little bit early because I saw it looked like none of the regular folks were on at 5. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and hop in a little bit early. It still looks like he's glowing a little bit. Yeah, I guess it does. But his face looks a little more defined. And then Dragon just hopped up. Look how big she got. Huh. She's a big girl. Dragon. Ouch. She needs her nails trimmed. But it takes a team to do her nails. Him, I can flip him over and just do his nails. He's like one brain cell. But also, when he was so sick when he was little, I had to like mess with his face and clean his little eye boogers out and give him drops and give him meds and all this stuff. So now he's just very like, I can almost do anything to him and he like doesn't mind. I know. I don't even know how that happened. Well, I know how it happened. Mike started calling her Dragon and then it just sort of stuck. And so now we all call her Dragon, except for Frankie. Frankie calls her Kitty Baby. She like, nobody ever called, she knows her name. Like if you say to her, like Toothless, Dragon. Well, she's ignoring both of them right now. But normally she'll look at either one, even though we don't call her Toothless very often, but we call her Dragon like consistently. At least I do. And I'm the one that's with her probably more than anybody because she likes to hang out in my office and stuff. So two of them are usually in there. And this is his favorite spot in the evening. Either that or if I'm sitting in the recliner with my feet up, he likes to curl up at my ankles. Hello, Gary Ball. What's going on? All the way from North Carolina. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. I can't believe sit through the diva under the bus like that. She rolls him over to do his nails. Yeah. Not Mike's nails. His nails. Gilmore's nails. My little noodle. I know. Billy Tyson, what's going on? What's happening, guys? Man, I know I was going to try to get the video, like I was going to film a little bit from Mike's birthday party, but I ended up not filming a single thing. I'll be real honest. Totally forgot. Got sidetracked trying to get stuff done and just didn't. And then my friend came over early and I just got completely sidetracked and totally forgot. So it was a nice evening though. We had a good time. But I think I'll see. Mike has filmed a few like shorts, so I think I might have him post a couple of those the rest of this week. What's up, Todd's Adventures? He did one of them like I think it was last week or whatever, but I know I've been woefully behind. Such is life. But this weekend, I know it's Easter weekend, but this weekend we have a wedding to go to, which is like right here at our neighbor's house. But it's like in the morning. So we should be back here by like, 12:30 at the latest. And if the weather is not, coming to flood, the plan is to work on fencing probably both Saturday and Sunday to some degree on Sunday. Obviously we're going to go to church since it's Easter in the morning, but we'll probably get working on more of those, We've tried wrapping them in towels, David Glunt. So I've got him so trained from having to do so much with him when he was little, with him being so sick, that when I used to give him his oral antibiotics and his eye drops, I would wrap him up just so that like I didn't miss his eye and stuff because I needed another hand, to like hold that and that. And I could kind of rest him in my lap and he would just stay in the burrito. We've tried wrapping Dragon in a burrito and pulling out one paw, and homegirl's like Houdini. She can like get herself out of it like so fast. And so usually it takes both Frankie and I to do her nails. Although the last time she did do them by herself, Frankie did. But it was not exactly a pleasant interaction. What's up, Sean? Let's Trade Paint is in the house. What's going on? Hello, all you beautiful people. Thank you, Pew to you. Thank you. I like these because they're progressive. So my bottom part is like reading glasses and it graduates up to where if I look across the room, I can still see. So it's much nicer than like, if I'm in church trying to read the hymn and sing, I used to have to balance my little glasses on the end of my nose so I could look down and then still look up and see the choir director for what verse we were doing next. But these I can just wear them. And I know they're like kind of large, but I don't wear them a ton. And I honestly feel at the joys of your 40s, right? Honestly feel like my prescription has shifted again. I haven't had to put my reading glasses on as much when I'm looking at stuff when I have my contacts in. If I have my glasses on, I just take them off and do what I'm doing. But I haven't had to put them on as much when I'm reading or having to like sign something real quick or whatever. I haven't had to do it. So I think they may have shifted again. So I'll be nice when they even out again. I know after I had Frankie, they shifted and then they kind of shifted again like a few years ago. And now I feel like they're shifting it. Well, actually, honestly, since we moved here, he's changed my prescription almost every time I've gone. I've had like a slight shift. So right now I'm at minus 300, I think, in both eyes. Oh no, wait, he bumped me. I can't remember, but they're the same. He has them the same because he said we can do like you're not quite to the point where he's basically told me I was too young to try to do the monovision thing yet because it's really hard to train your brain with those. And I feel like I would just get seasick. So I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with putting reading glasses on. It's not the end of the world, you know? So it is what it is. What you doing? Joe Jacobson, howdy, howdy. What's going on? Never trimmed a cat's nails before. They normally wore them down on the furniture. Yeah, they do have. I do have scratching posts for them, and I do have another one that I've never really caught Dragon using, but Gilmore uses it a lot. It's like a little cardboard thing with like little like holes in it, and it's right next to the staircase. Because the edge of the stairs, the cats love because the stairs are carpeted. They love to try to rip that out. And while it is my goal to eventually rip that carpet out that's going down the stairs and up in the hall because I just don't like carpet. We're not there yet. So I put something there to kind of deter them. And then they have their cat tree upstairs and then they have another cat tree in Frankie's room. So what's up, Chicken Little? What up? What up? Frankie's home. She went to go to church, but they were doing an Easter egg hunt and none of the teenagers showed up, so she bailed.
I'm okay with her. That's about it.
How's her mom doing?
Good. I mean, I didn't ask, but I'm assuming good because
good.
I don't know. I missed that.
Joe Jacobson says he's slowly improving. The infection I had is gone and my legs are getting better. Oh, that's good news. Paul Honeyman says, hey, Frankie.
Hello.
Shade Tree Cook, what's up? What's going on? Heartland HQ, what's on? Everybody saying, hey, Frankie. Auntie Ann says, hey, Frankie.
Hello.
Frankie was looking might fine in her dresses. Which dresses?
Probably my homecoming.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
That was the last time I was in a dress.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I know. But she's got her prom dress. So, and it's pretty, it's orange, which I know sounds strange, but they decided they were going to do, she looked at some that were camo, but they decided her boyfriend is doing like a camo bow tie and vest.
Yeah, but it's orange camo.
Yeah, like
so
orange camo. So it matches, her dress is just orange. It'd be really cute if he does like a corsage with like camo, like ribbon, which that might be kind of hard to find, but
probably.
Yeah, they probably won't have that at the not Pearson's Park. No, what's it called?
The other place in town.
Parish, the Flower Parish situation. Yeah.
There's a thunderstorm. Just heard it.
Gotcha. There we go. It's the boss, Frankie. That's right. Yeah. Frankie's going as a pumpkin to her prom. Yeah.
Well, it's his senior prom.
That's true. It's not even her prom.
He wanted to do camo because he thought it was funny, and I was like, okay, well, I want to do orange, so then I can be like Hunter Orange to your camo. But then he ended up doing Hunter Orange camo, so we'll see.
I think it's gonna be cute either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if he had done regular camo, you could have done it like an olive green dress, and that would have been cool too. Like that same dress and like a all sheen, like a shiny olive would have been nice too. But I like the orange, and I think it looks really good on her. Like you know how sometimes oranges can be a little aggressive, but this orange,
it's like almost
like a rust. Orange. Yeah, it's like a rusty. You could grab it and just like hold it up real quick, so people can. Please hold. Please hold. 80s neon orange would be a little bit much. That's right. Mimi Susan, hello. I am. Thank you. I finally got my back acting right. Thank goodness. Something did bite me between my toes. I was out walking around and man, it's been bugging me and I've been putting stuff on it, but it's
short.
There you go. Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's really long. I'm really short.
Yeah. She got really tall shoes to wear that night.
I do.
Yeah.
6
but
inches.
And it's got some shinies and it's really pretty.
He thinks it's a toy every time.
Yeah, he does.
You think a toy.
Yeah, so Auntie Ann says, oh, that's beautiful. Gorgeous dress, says Mimi Susan.
Oh.
She could take pictures on Kenny and match the tractor. That's true. We do every time they have a school dance. Has become the tradition to pull Kenny into the front yard and take a picture on it. We did it for their first dance they went to, and then I guess it was both homecomings. Is the only 2 dances you guys have gone to together, huh? She not answering me, but I was both of 2 homecomings that you guys did your pictures on the tractor, right?
Those are the only dances I've been to.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, since you guys have been together, yeah. So I think they're gonna that tradition will continue. That's right. As Amy says, hold on. That's right. Very pretty, says Paul Honeyman. And Craig, I can't talk. Greg says pretty. Kelly says beautiful. Very nice, says Shade Tree. Yeah.
I know, you're just mad all the time. You're always mad.
So many pretty kitties. I know. I love our little kitty.
She's my precious angel.
Yeah, kitty baby. Yeah. But they're fun. We love our cats, keep us entertained. And Gilmore has taken to, like, if something flies by the window,
oh my goodness,
like a bug, a grasshopper, he thinks he can catch it and he will leap up in the air and smack the glass.
He almost just didn't make it up the chair.
Yeah, it takes him a minute. And I had to put a fake plant. I mean, my real plant's still up here, but they ate all the leaves off of it. And so I added some fake wandering Jew to it because I got tired of the plants outside on the porch. Like, you have to wait till after the last frost, and then you gotta, like, I mean, I always water them. I've always kept them alive until like the season's over, but you end up spending so much every year just to make the porch look pretty. I'm like, if I just get fake flowers one time, they'll last for at least a few years before I'll need to replace them. And I still spent less on all of those. I spent like $100 on a bunch of fake wandering Jude and ferns and a couple other like fake flowers and stuff, and they look really good. Like, Mike didn't even realize they were fake. So, but then he did, of course, tease me for buying fake plants because he's like,
he said he's gonna make a TikTok about it.
So yeah, he's gonna make a TikTok about his wife. Here he is, the plant and garden guru, and his wife has a bunch of.
He's gonna do the thing.
Oh, he likes to eat.
He's gonna eat my hair.
So this is his new thing now. He likes to eat hair. Specifically started when I'm on the floor doing like crunches and stuff. He's taken to like grabbing my hair.
Oh, bye.
It's like the only time he does it. He can be cuddling with you and he doesn't, but like if she leans on the chair like that, he gets all up. You want to say it?
I didn't know there was room for me. So
we've sat in this chair together before.
I was just going to but every time we sit together in this chair, let's not just say we sat together in this chair before, because every time we sit here,
usually
you fight with me.
Because usually we put the it's not that I don't like you. We put the recliner up, and then I'm like, I have to move my hips every so often and like readjust my back, and I'll be like, my arthritis is out. I'll be like, I need you to shift, and then she fights with me, and then I'm like, and then she'll be like right in my face, and I'm like, the one.
You were like sleeping on me when we were watching Pitch Perfect, and I look over and she's just staring into my neck. And then she acts like she's the one that's scared that I looked at her.
Because I looked over and she looked over right at the same time, so we were just like, and it was, oh, your legs are so smooth. What'd you put on them? It's like what kind of lotion?
Coconut oil and method lotion.
I put coconut oil and meth on my legs.
Remember when I had you go get me body wash from Aldi's, but then I was in the Ulta and I ended up getting body wash and lotion? And then we came out of the store and we had both gotten like completely different things, but for the same purpose?
Sure.
Well,
I remember that, but I don't remember what you got.
Because I started using that body wash.
Well, it's very silky smooth.
Well, I can send you the link.
All right. Frankie on the live for once. What? I know usually she's got youth, but it's Holy Week and they're doing an Easter egg hunt.
Week. And I decided I didn't want to be holy.
Well, they're doing an Easter egg hunt. She was like, she went down there and she stayed for a little bit and then she was like, Easter egg hunt's not really my jam.
I didn't even help hide the eggs. I dipped, went to Walmart, came home.
You didn't even help hide the eggs?
No, because it was raining, so they weren't doing it.
Oh, it did start raining.
It started raining.
Oh.
When I hit,
because they were gonna do it at the
when
FLC.
I hit the city limits sign, it started raining, and I was like, "Are you joking me right now?" So I drove all the way down to the park, and I was thinking, as soon as I get
they
there,
were gonna rent a bouncy house to put in the FLC, and then they decided. Then they were sending out texts, "Hey, it's at the park," but then
exactly. So then
it's raining.
I go to the what's it called because I'm like, okay, we're gonna be at the park. Or as soon as I get to the park, we're gonna turn around and like have to go to the church. But whatever, I'll just see what the is. So I drive down there. Everyone's hiding under the awning. I wasn't having it. So
she dipped.
I wasn't gonna wait around. I had white shoes on, and part of the reason I decided
these kids
to go
and the not getting their shoes dirty cracks me up.
No, it wasn't even the white shoes part. It was the fact that I hadn't waterproofed them yet, and they're brand new. And I just went to Walmart to go pick up the waterproofing thing, and I ended up buying 2 tank tops too because I'm just
living life.
I'm just living life, man. I don't know.
Just raw dogging it.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Raw dogging life.
That's fine.
No, because she bought new sneakers. They're actually they look so comfortable,
really nice,
and she likes them so much that I ordered a pair for myself.
They should sponsor me.
They should sponsor you. I can't remember the name of them.
All Swift.
Anyway, they're like kind of platform, so you get a little bit of height. Because that's one of the times, sometimes why I don't want to wear my sneakers because I'm like, I need a little bit of like a cushion. Like, so I wear my fit flops a lot, and obviously during the summer a lot. But sometimes if it's like rainy or still warm, but I don't want to wear like my Uggs.
You will occasionally see her in sneakers. It is a rare sight.
It will like I mean, it happened in New Orleans, but that was only other than when I'm running or walking on my treadmill, I do not wear sneakers like ever.
But you would like those, and I think.
But I think I'm gonna like those.
Your hips would like them.
Yeah,
they're very nice.
They'll be very nice.
Did you order them ever?
I did order them. I ordered the tan and brown,
the beige
slip-on beige.
Oh, but you got the
slip-on one.
See, and I told her I was like, "There's slip-on ones," and she was like, "I don't like slip-on." Because I feel like they never stay on, and I was like, "Well, then you're not ordering the right size."
I've never tried slip-on. Well, I haven't tried.
Well, if you've never, and then I looked down at what she was wearing. She's wearing flip-flops, and I was like, "How are you gonna tell me that you don't like slip-on shoes because they don't fit? But meanwhile, you're going like this every time you take a step to make sure your flip-flops stay on with your dogs out." Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I'm telling you, I don't know.
But I was like, then you don't have to bend over and tie shoes.
That's right.
But I got mine for work.
Well, so these are the brand. It's not they're flip flops, but the brand is Fit FIT flops.
Oh, those are Fit flops.
Fit flops. So they're made. So like I used to wear these when I bartended and worked. Like I was on my feet for 20 hours on the regular, and these are the shoes that I wore.
They let you wear open toe shoes
at the bar. Yeah.
Oh, at the bar, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I wore until they changed the rules. We used to wear them at the pharmacy too, but then they changed the rules and I had to switch shoes. But I love them, and I mean,
it's like the only thing she wears, even if it's freezing outside.
Well, that's not true. I wear my UGG. I have my UGG slides now, so if it's not too.
And I don't understand how those are comfortable. I feel like
they actually are. I thought they weren't
because my UGGs. By the time I'm walking to the CTE for the second time,
mine have a.
I'm done.
I think mine have a thicker maybe situation happening.
Because my fake Uggs are comfortable. These Uggs are not. These ones are made for flat-footed people.
Yeah, they do, City. They have like a little, almost looks like a built-in shoehorn kind of at the back. Which the thing about that worries me is if it like rubs like on your heel.
I don't think it will. It's
Like
so
that
cushioned.
yeah, it does look really
It's so
cushioned. And I
cushioned.
read
I
a
don't
bunch of
think it will.
reviews.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I
it'll
did
be nice
research
because
before I
sometimes
ordered.
like even during the summer, it's warm, but you don't really want to wear flip-flops because like a shower might come through, or maybe it rained yesterday and I don't want to be walking through puddles to go to the store, throw on some sneakers,
Sneakers are all I wear. She wears her dogs out 24/7 all the
pretty
time,
much.
and I'm the complete opposite. I'm always in
But
no-show socks because I'm insecure about my fat ankles that she gave me.
I'm sorry.
I got cankles.
Sorry.
And so I wear no-show socks and sneakers, and that's my go-to.
Yeah. But fun fact, I do not like to walk on the floor barefoot and will do a lot to avoid that.
She will.
I really hate walking barefoot.
But then it's also like
they will raw dog this floor, and I'm like, I can't.
But then it's like you're the reason that it's dirty though, because you always wear shoes inside.
Well, no, usually. Well, right now I am, but usually I have on more of like my house shoe inside, but I still wear them outside when I take the dogs outside.
Exactly.
I know, but I wipe them off really.
Are you talking about the Uggs? Because you wear those everywhere.
I do sometimes, yeah. Listen, we're gonna talk about it, and it's fine.
It's a problem when we do it. It's
a
fine
problem
when she does it.
Tim says, "Oh, Mike looks younger now." Oh wait, that's Frankie.
I don't know whether I should be offended or appalled or grateful
or all of the above.
He's getting a haircut.
Tim, he is. So
I don't know if we're supposed to tell you that.
Well, we're telling him. So
he's getting a haircut.
Mike and I
don't know. He's got a mullet.
Mike and I had to run through town together, and he's like, call Amber, which is the gal that does my hair, and he's like, see if she's gonna be around. I just want her to 5 minutes. I just want her to look at my head and tell me if she can cut it, and I can keep some of the length. So tomorrow she's going to attempt, because I have a haircut tomorrow too.
Oh, so you guys are going on a little haircut date?
Well, not really, because he's taking a separate car because he's got to get back. He's just taking I heard that thunder.
I told you.
I heard that thunder.
I literally, when I was outside waterproofing my shoes, came back inside so we go have a thunderstorm.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna see what happens with his hair because he's over it the way it is right now. It needs some shape. It needs some zhuzhing. But then he said, worst case, if she cuts it and he still doesn't like it with a style, then we can just buzz it and go back to normal. But he's over it now. He's over it.
Yeah, he grew it out. He got it out of his system. He realized he'll never have the mullet he had when he was 15. And
Kent's Little Ranch, howdy. Glad to see you all. Congrats on your driver's license, Frankie.
That's know, guys. I'm like zooming.
Zoom. I know. Little zoom. Does she do a wash and cut or just the cut? No, she washes, cuts, and then she does my tinsel. My tinsel. Yeah, like when Toothless the dragon gets to your toes. Yeah, a little bit, right? Something like that. You don't have fire ants to worry about. Well, we do, but yeah, Mary's the same way. Always wears shoes. I go barefoot everywhere.
When we lived in California, this woman, she would wear her flip-flops outside and then complain when she got bit by a whole anthill of fire ants, by a whole colony, a whole country.
I stepped in a nest.
This happened more than once. This would happen at least once a year.
One time.
No, honey. It was once a year at least, maybe twice.
I only remember one time. I must have blocked out the rest. But the one time I was getting, it was when we had before we had the big turkey pen that we built, and then they were in the temporary turkey pen that we built. And we had an old file cabinet that we had turned into nesting boxes. And I stepped right in the bottom of it with flip-flops on. And that apparently is where the hill was. While I was trying to get eggs out, and then I looked down and they were just biting me. I was like, I'm gonna die.
I got bit by one fire ant one time.
Well, and I don't know what
on my pinky toe.
Yeah, I don't know what
and
bit
I'll
me.
Never be the same.
Whatever bit me between my toes, I never felt it bite me. I just felt
between your toes.
Yeah.
I think I got a tick in my head right here, or something bit me today while I was outside. I don't really know which one.
Right here.
I don't know.
I'm just looking for ticks.
I don't feel anything either.
There's no tick.
I think I might have just pulled a piece of my hair out.
She's found a couple ticks in her hair before, so she's very paranoid of ticks.
And I was in nature today because I went with FFA, and I only had my hair pulled halfway back.
Not nature.
Well, there was trees and cow poop.
Oh, I can't do barefoot. I can't do it. You're getting ready to have Bad weather, Wendy? Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I guess us too, a little
I
bit.
guess us a little bit. I think we got a teeny storm maybe rolling through. I step in fire anthills in my Crocs all the time. Ouch. Yeah, I get like, it doesn't just hurt for me for a little bit. It's like a week-long process for them to heal. Like I think I'm like slightly allergic to them or something because they not fester, but like they get really itchy and it's like a whole thing and they swell up and it's like not bueno.
Walk on the roads, people.
Dragon's getting ready to pounce on the plant above the window. I know. She caught her the other day on her phone trying to grab it.
I did. I was recording my meal, which I think was very intriguing. I think it was chicken nuggets and a grilled cheese. I think it was that day. The day that
What's up, butt nuggets?
You took the gun and left the cannoli or something like that.
Walk on the roads. Frankie's got her license, so the road's the safest place.
No, actually, fun fact, leaving to go to church today,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of my road where those two houses are, you know what I mean, Mama?
Yeah.
So there's two people on this, there's one kid on this side, and I see two people on this side. All of a sudden, tiny little thing run across, didn't even look. Nobody's yelling at it. Nothing. I'm just expected to
like a baby?
Like a young child, like a toddler. And none of the people on either side are yelling at this child or anything. You would think that maybe that their life is in danger right now as a vehicle is coming at it at 25 miles an hour. And so I'm like, because I'm not going to hit a 3-year-old.
Well, that's no fun.
That's exactly. That's like no points. So.
I mean.
No, but it all was fine.
Oh, yeah. Tim says, yep, I blistered and swell up. Yeah, it's not fun. So I try to avoid stepping in that stuff, but it does happen occasionally. You don't see it. One time that was how I found out that my boots had separated because I walked through anthills. It was when I was spraying them last year. And I didn't realize my boots had separated and the ants got in my muck boot. And that was a party.
These muck boots?
My other one. No, here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It would ruin your day. That is true. It would true.
It definitely doesn't make your day.
No, it's not minimal points because it was a toddler. If you get it. Yeah.
Well, I felt bad, but then they were looking at me like they were mad at me. And I was like,
how dare you drive on the road?
I'm not the one who just let a 3-year-old sprint across the road with oncoming traffic. Because you can see, like, you have a decent amount of visibility from that spot.
Yeah.
But a driver doesn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hello?
What's her new thing lately? She goes, hello?
Sorry.
Like, all the time.
Well, it's just, like,
It is what it is.
Now, granted, neither of them were parents, but still, they were like siblings.
Some toddlers are blank holes. They could be some points. That's true. You're not wrong.
No points until they're 30.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, some of them can be.
Yeah.
I used to think, I was like, I really don't like a lot of other people's kids before I had a kid.
She was like, I'm going to have a kid and I'm going
to hate. No. I don't know what I'm going to hate. But I always said it's like different when you have your own kid. And once I had my own kid too, I really realized like it is different, like because other people, and it was usually the people that I didn't care for had the children that I didn't care for as much.
Dang, that was harsh.
Well, I'm just saying like they kind of
didn't you like babysit for a while there?
Well, but I'm just saying like in general, like if a kid was really like obnoxious and not like well behaved and had bad manners, it was usually like the parents were usually a little obnoxious and not my cup of tea. So, it kind of goes with all that. Like for sure, exactly. Some people kids, yep. 500 points if they lose a piece of footwear with them. That's right. Speaking of kids, how are the goats? We don't have goats anymore. Our eldest goat passed away. And then we had lost Dan during one of the bad wet pasture things last year. And then we lost Anne, a couple months ago.
In the book. They all go eventually.
Yeah.
Although I think in the book Anne went first and then Dan.
I have not read that book since I was
I'm gonna look it up because if Dan went first in the book and then Anne, that's really weird, and I called that at the ripe age of whenever 5th grade was. 6th grade? I don't know. Whenever I read that book.
I don't know what grade you were in when we
had I don't know, but I was so excited when we had the ghost, and I was like, that one's Dan, that one's Anne.
And I was like, really?
Well, I did say old Dan or
Old Dan and Little Ann.
Little Ann, old
Yeah.
Dan and Little Ann, like
Yeah.
in the book, and she was like, I don't like that because he's not old, and she's not gonna be little forever.
I don't
She
think I
just
said
didn't
it.
like the
I don't think I
names.
said it.
She
I
said it
didn't.
exactly like
I
that.
don't like really plain
But it
names.
was inspired from a book, and you
I
have a sheep named Karen,
Because she's the head of HR. It's very different.
and we have one named Elk Cow, and
But-
your cat's name is Gilmore,
I know.
which is really
But
funny
I call
'cause
him Noodle.
Trey's cousin was calling him Gilbert the other day, and I was like, I should just start calling him Gilbert.
Don't do that. He already doesn't know his name. It's gonna get something forced.
Oh yeah, I call him
Like-
Gim Gim.
Yeah, we call him Gim Gim, Noodle.
You call
Gilmore.
him Noodle.
I call him
I call
Noodle.
him Gim Gim.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
ever
he's
call him
just a noodle.
because that's what she says when he does something he's not supposed to do.
Yeah, he's just a noodle.
He's
And then
just a
like kind of pick him up
noodle.
and he just goes,
He's a noodle.
He's
He
a
doesn't
noodle.
know any better.
Yeah, he's just a noodle.
baby. He's learning.
yeah, that's right.
He's almost a year old.
What's up, Sal? What's happening? That's right. He's not almost a year old.
He's like 8 months.
Check your math again.
6 months. 4 months. 3 months.
Like 4 months.
4
He was,
months.
let's see, November to December, December to January, January,
Whatever.
February, March. He's like 4 months old. Yours is coming up on a year, isn't she?
Yeah, but you were telling me when we got him that she was a year old. So
No,
I'm
I
allowed
knew
to get
she-
yours wrong.
Okay, whatever.
I don't care.
Whatever. I forget. How old is she now?
She's like 8 months.
When did you get her? I forget.
I only got her like 2 months before you got
No.
Gilmore, or 3 months before. Because we got her
No.
fixed.
She was like 4 months.
She's
when we
8
got her.
months. If he's 4
But
months.
when did we get her is my point. When did, like, what month? Do you remember? It was right after, when did Brutus die?
I don't know.
How do you not remember?
I blocked
Didn't you
that
write
out
it
of
in your
my memory.
diary? Dear diary.
My best friend since I was 7 years old died today. Yeah, I put that in my diary. I wanted to be reminded.
It'll come up in my Facebook memories when it's her anniversary, and then I'll know. Not him. I think, I don't know. Well, maybe I did post that he died. I don't know. Because we were up at like 3 in the morning with that cat.
Yeah, we were up for a long time.
But I feel like you were already out of school.
It was the end of
I feel like it
summer.
was
It was the
summer.
end of summer because it was after I house sat for what's her name?
Yeah. So it was before school started. So it's probably like the end of July.
It was
Well, no, I don't remember when you house. Oh, I don't know. Listen, it doesn't matter. She's gonna be on Medicare soon.
It was the
She's
end
old,
of
I don't know.
July.
Yeah.
So
I want to see a picture of Mike with the rubber bands in his hair when he does his hair all weird. Yeah. Well, he did trim his facial hair quite a bit. Like his goatee is like, and then he like cut
she was
everything
3 months
short.
old in December. When we got him in January. No, we got him in December. We got him in December because you got him before Christmas.
I got him right before Christmas, like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah. So she was 3 months old roughly when we got her. Because she was only, no, she was 4 months old when we got her because she was like 6 weeks
yeah.
when we got her.
Yeah.
So she's like roughly 8 months. Yeah. So you
Yeah,
know
we
what?
named them
You
and then
can
called
just,
them something else.
you can just shut your
I do the
mouth
same
'cause
thing
I'm
with her.
right.
I named her
I'm right.
Franklin and I call her Frank 9 times out of 10. Or Tiny Human.
Nobody calls me what my name is.
Or Sylvia.
I am really scared that at Sonic it's
I do
going to
call
say
her
my
Sylvia
government name.
Oh, I
On
was
the
going to say
screen.
Franklin.
Well, when I scan my card to like take an order, it says Frankie, but I don't know what it says on people's screens. I'm gonna have to have Trey come and like order on the app and then tell me when it says who's taking your order out and like does it say Frankie or Franklin and how do I fix it? If
I'm
it says the
sure it
wrong-
says Frankie.
I think
I
it
bet it
does. I
does.
hope it does, but I did so much paperwork and some
Yeah.
of it was Frankie and some of it was Franklin, so I have no idea what's what.
David said you can argue with Frankie, but she's a teenager. She knows everything. No. The car name thing got me wondering, can a cat recognize itself by multiple names? Is everyone in the cat name thing. Okay, not
Yes.
car, it's a typo.
Yes.
If everyone in the house called it something different, would it learn to respond to multiple names?
So
It
Kitty-
kind of does.
So Kitty, I call her Kitty
Or Kitty Baby.
or Kitty Baby. Dad calls her Dragon.
I call her Dragon.
And she calls her Dragon. She sometimes calls her
I sometimes-
Toothless though.
Very rarely. And
But
I'll say
she
Kitty.
responds to Toothless.
And I do call her Kitty sometimes.
Yeah, she responds to Toothless. She responds to Kitty,
Gilmore,
and she responds to
mean-
Dragon. She responds to all of them.
Gim Gim, Gilmore, Noodle, he doesn't respond to nothing except for like if he's got your attention and you talk to him.
If
then
you have his attention.
like, he has yours, like,
which
you
is
have it,
never.
yeah.
Ever.
Well, I mean, he does kind of, but yeah, I don't know. You could do your own stand-up shtick. I know. We could, huh?
We're just like that.
Yeah. We're cool like that.
I'm so tired. It's been such a long week, and it's literally.
It's only halfway.
What day is it?
It's only Wednesday, baby. Yeah.
At least it's a 4-day weekend.
That's
even though I gotta work.
And you gotta come to church Thursday night and Friday night. Or Friday afternoon if you're not working.
Friday I work at 5. What time is church?
Noon. Good Friday service at noon.
Oh yeah, we don't have school. I was about to say I have school, but I literally just said I have a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll be there.
Then we have Monday, Thursday service tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday.
Tomorrow I can't go.
You have work.
Yep.
That's fine.
No, I don't have work. I have guard. Tomorrow's Thursday. What do you mean Monday, Tuesday? Monday, Thursday.
I said Monday, Thursday.
No, you didn't.
Whatever.
Roll the clip.
Rewind the tape.
No, I have guard tomorrow.
Whatever.
And tell your husband that because he thinks he's filming a TikTok that I need to edit when I get home.
I don't know. You gotta talk to him. I have no idea.
I know. I'm not gonna remember this
He
conversation.
didn't He didn't text the group chat, so I don't know. He's always on you about not texting the group chat.
I
You
know.
can say the same thing.
I'm sorry.
Daddy, you didn't text the group chat. I don't know. Yeah. How's the truck doing? It's sitting there in the driveway, living its best life.
Oh no!
What?
Tatum said he was gonna come over Friday after school to look at it.
There is no Friday.
There's
after
no
school.
Friday after school, and we have church, and I have
You have work and life.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I gotta figure that. He's supposed to weld the floor pans in. Y'all know that's the next step. The floor pans. We need the floor pans cut, welded.
Kitty butt.
He said he can do it. He goes to my school. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Tatum, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. We have to talk tomorrow again.
That's all right. You guys will figure it out.
It'll be fine. He might just be able to come.
I don't want to shave his face. I've seen Mike with no facial hair.
I want
and
Trey to shave his face again. Trey's trying to
Trey's
grow out. We're having opposite problems right now. Dad always wants to shave his face. Trey always wants to grow out his face. I need them to.
Well, listen, I like it when Mike's face is a little bit more grown out because then it's softer and it doesn't like give me a full microderm abrasion situation.
I'm like not with it.
But when he trims it short, it gives me microderm abrasion. Microderm abrasion. I don't like it. But yeah.
Trey just wants to grow facial hair like all the men in
I know
his
he
family,
was going to Uncle Kamal, he was gonna visit in February, but then life happened and he ended up not coming out. So, you know. Could always do the Flintstone thing with your feet to make the truck go. Yeah.
Yeah, could. Well, I'd have to have a hole in the floor though.
Yeah.
And there's not one in there yet. I mean, there's holes in the floor.
But not like a big enough hole.
But not a big enough hole. It's rusted, but not rusted out.
Not rusted through all the way everywhere. Yeah.
Will be able to do that.
Well, what?
This hole. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. It hit me out of nowhere.
Good Lord, child. We need to watch that Chris Pratt movie tonight.
I forgot about that.
I want to watch that. That's good.
I feel like I need to take a nap.
I feel like you're narcoleptic.
No, I feel like I just no sleep yet.
No sleep yet?
No sleep yet. Well, the problem is I procrastinate.
Well, you also had to get up earlier this
morning. And I had to be at the school at 6:30.
Yeah, when I got
Normally,
up.
I leave my house for school between 6:45 and 7.
Yeah.
Lately, been 7 because I really
it's been
don't.
Like 7:03.
It's second semester, so I really don't care anymore. Sorry, unless there's something going on like today.
Yeah.
But I had to be there at 6:30.
Yeah, I got up looking for you, and I was like, "Where is she?"
Why?
And then I was like, "Oh, that's right, she already left."
At 6:30, I had all these folks on my phone texting me, "Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?" I literally walked inside at 6:31, and at 6:30 on the dot, I had 3 different people text me, "Where are you?" And sorry, I was 1 minute late.
Which is funny because a lot of times we joke like, "Oh, they're on Mississippi time," because it's very like whatever, like nothing's punctual.
We didn't even leave until 7:10 almost.
Oh, jeez.
I think there was people starting to show up at school by the time we finally left.
Yeah.
But I was like, I could have stopped in.
I know. Stop now. Everyone's gonna yawn. I know. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Tim? Tim Mason. Paul says, Thank you, Frankie. I caught the. I just read the word. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really not tired.
I am.
It's contagious. I didn't get quite enough sleep last night, but
I felt
I'm
so
gonna get
bad.
sleep tonight. I swear, I'm going to.
I fell asleep on the phone, and my alarm at 4:20 in the morning because I was gonna get up early woke Trey up.
That's right. 2 sticks in the floor holes, both down is breaks. That's right. Well, that's funny. Yeah,
If only.
it's
If only.
I know. But yeah, tomorrow's your Friday for school,
Yeah,
basically.
which means I get to play catch up over the weekend a little bit because I decided that I was gonna go to. I've never heard of this place, Decanter. Decanter, Mississippi.
Decanter, Mississippi. Mississippi Chick-fil-A.
And also, I would never go again. The gas prices too high.
It's not like
The
you drove
roads-
there.
No, but every time the further south we went,
Yeah.
it just kept going up by 10 cents.
Hmm.
And I was like, no.
No.
And then the street lights, they have these red flashing lights, and it's like a free for all. They don't have stoplights. And it's like, I don't know. I guess it works like a 4-way, except it's like a 6-way because there's these
Yeah.
people, these people, and these people.
And you passed the test? Listen, yeah, when there's red flashing lights, whether the electricity's out or whether that's how
No,
they
that's
have,
just how they have it.
I know,
don't
either
like
way,
it. It's stressful for me, even though I know how it
it
works.
goes like a stop,
I know.
and you yield to the
there's-
person on your right.
There's 6 of them. And also, they don't know how it works either.
Well, nobody ever does. But that's why you have to really pay attention when you come up to those.
Because, like, we had the right of way.
Because everybody's like, what do I do?
We had the right of way, and then that guy started turning left.
Because everybody
right
else
left,
passed
and
the
we were
test just like you do on a hope and a prayer.
I
And then they
didn't
get
pass
a
it on
license.
hope and a prayer.
No,
I passed it on the panic of yellow lights.
That's true.
Hey, but you know what? I haven't.
Do you know how
panicked-
many, like,
I haven't panicked at one single yellow light
that's amazing.
since I got my license.
The day that
Well-
the day she got her license, we literally were leaving the.
No, I don't think we have to tell this
We do
story.
need to tell the story. Like the last 2 months that she was like still having her permit before we went to get her license before her birthday, she ran a red light with her dad, a red light with me.
No, I didn't. The red light with Dad was a long time.
Oh, I guess that one was longer ago.
That was like
And then
right after I got
then
my
the
permit.
day she got her license, she panicked at the yellow light when it turned yellow. She started to
I
go
didn't know what-
faster and then panicked and slammed on her brakes and stopped in the middle of the intersection. And I was like,
And then it turned
And
red
then
and I had to go.
go, go, go.
That was the most stressful 2 seconds of my life.
She was like, I panicked. I thought you were gonna tell me what to do. And I was like, oh girl, you
and
have your license
And then
now.
Miss Finn scared me, and she was like, I told Miss Finn about it, which is my youth director. And I was telling her about what happened. And she was like, oh, honey, they're just going to send you a ticket in the mail. And I was like, God, I hope not.
Only if there's a camera.
And well, she said there's cameras in West Point. But I have not gotten a ticket, and it's been I don't know how long. But I low-key didn't say anything about that till right now because I feel like it's been long enough that I can.
No, those things take a long time to come, but but I think you're fine because usually there's postings and you can see it. So I don't think there was one at that light. By the way, Frankie, set your alarms 10 minutes earlier. If you're 5 minutes early, you're right on time. That's right.
Yeah,
Be
but
lucky
I
you're
just
not
didn't wanna
back
get
in
out of bed.
California. $5.80 for regular, $7.80 for diesel. Holy
Trey's
moly.
paying almost, but he has to put premium gas in his car. But he's paying almost $5 right now. I'm not with that.
Nearly $10 a gallon where Paul Honeyman is in the UK.
I'm not with that.
Frankie thinks the prayer is enough, doesn't worry about the hope. I'll catch her. That's right. It'll catch her. That's right. The further south you get, the easier the lifestyle seems to get. Yeah, except for the prices, I guess, on the closer to the Gulf, I guess, is more expensive.
Yeah.
Who knew? The yellow light means it's going to turn red, so you have to floor it to get through the intersection. That's right. Or you have to stop if you're far enough back.
Look.
Then you gotta
know
stop.
what? I haven't panicked at a single
Yeah.
yellow light since
The first
that
time
day.
she did it, we were like, Frankie, what was that? She goes, I'm sorry, guys, I panicked.
Yeah, the first time I ever did it, the first time I did it with Mom. I feel like Trey was in the car. It might have been you and Dad.
I think it was Dad and I the first time.
I think the first time, not the first time it happened.
Well, maybe not the first time.
The first time it happened, I was with Dad.
Yeah.
We were leaving church.
She's
I
run a
remember
few.
it.
Let's just say there's been a few over
I've
the year.
ran 3.
At least.
No, I've only ran 3.
There's been a couple that were questionable.
Okay, but I've only ran 3 red lights. The other ones may have
It's just
turned gray
lost in
while
the
I was
mail,
already
probably.
running.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Just because it gets lost in the mail doesn't mean you're not going to be held in contempt of court.
You know what? I haven't been pulled over.
You better find some wood and knock on it, homegirl, because dang. She's asking for it.
I'll
now.
probably be in fear for like the next 6 months. Every time I see a cop, my stomach drops.
The first time I got pulled over was because
Did you have a warrant out?
No, I was not a warrant out. I was driving my dad's car, and I was.
But also, I was driving your truck that day.
Yeah, but it still goes to the well, go to the. I don't know how that works. Anyway, whatever. They'll hunt it down. I was driving my dad's car. I was 18. I was on my way home from school, and this cop like signals for me to pull over, like on the street right before where I lived. And he's like, your window tint is too dark. And I was like, this is my dad's car. I have no idea. Like, he's like, was it an aftermarket tint? I'm like, I knew it was, but I was like, I don't know. I'm just a girl. Like,
Just a girl.
so when I got home, I was like, Dad, I got busted for the window tint. And he's like, dang it. He's like, I should have told you to go around the block if you saw them, because he knew they were pulling people over for that, I guess. And he said, I should have had you roll all the windows down.
I'm like borderline. I'm at the point where these folks, every time I'm driving at night, I either need a pair of sunglasses that I can see things perfectly fine that just dim headlights, or I need
They make those
window tint or something.
They make those
'Cause, like,
little visors, and then they also make glasses you can wear for night driving.
It's so
There
bad.
should be a pair of them in the glove box
There's
of the fit. Well, there used to be.
There's not.
I don't know what he did with it.
He
though.
had one pair of sunglasses in there, and he took them out.
No, they were like the yellow ones for driving at night.
I'll see if they're in there.
Mm.
But I don't know. But I have a really bad astigmatism.
She does. She has to get the special contacts and everything.
I have to have more expensive contacts, more expensive glasses, all the things. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Which I need more contacts.
Oh, now you tell me. Well, you know, you're a big girl now. You can call the eye doctor
No.
and say, hey,
No.
I need to order more eyeball covers.
Okay.
You're a big girl. You can do it.
I swear.
I'm starting to make her do a little more things like that on her own, just because now, if you want the freedom of driving, you have to have some of the other things that you need to start learning how to do. So I made her return something that she ordered online at the post office.
I thought that was just because you didn't want to drive into town. I've returned stuff at the post office. You had me return stuff at the post office since I was like 6 years old.
Well, no, I've had you go.
I don't have my face on. Can you go take this inside?
No, that was picking up birds.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
You do it all the time.
Whatever, but I made you handle it, was my point.
The only difference
like,
this
it's
time
your
was
problem now.
I was picking up a birthday cake for your husband, and you were
That's
like,
true.
can you just go do this while you're in town?
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to go.
Okay, I was doing stuff here.
I was just.
But that's not the point. The point is,
You asked me to
listen.
go to the store.
But listen, Linda.
You made me pick up your husband's prescription.
Yeah, because now you drive. So I'm like, I got to get my use out of you.
I know. That's what I was telling my advisor about it today. I was like, ever since I got my license, I'm just my mommy's little errand boy now.
Well, I haven't made you do a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like I've made you make special trips.
No,
but
it's just
like,
whenever
you're
I'm in
already
town.
right there. Like,
I'm still gonna bully you for it, so it's fine. I
Reasons,
can't
this one's
tell
like
which
yours.
side is which.
It's fine.
I don't-
It's fine. What was the other thing we were just saying? I was gonna make you. Oh yeah, I think you're old enough that you can call and order your contacts.
Do I like have to give them my social security number? Like,
You didn't have to call and figure it out. So you just call and say like, "Hey, I'm a patient there. You guys have," and they may say, "Hey, you need to come in again for an eye exam." I don't know.
I don't know when last year's was.
I don't remember. The last time I went, I took Mom to the eye doctor.
I know she went without me.
But I had.
Does that mean I'm gonna have to go by myself? What if they put the thing in my eyeball where they dilate me?
I drive after they do that. Everybody does.
I felt like
If you want
I've
me
never
to go,
been.
listen.
I've never been high, but I feel like that's what it feels like to
If
be
you
high.
want me to take
the face.
you, I will take you. But I think you need to call.
I can't.
and
I will
find
I
out if
will
they're going to make
call
you
them.
come in, or if you can just order more contacts and go from there.
I'll call them.
That's right. Frankie, stick your tongue out.
I
Stick your
can't
tongue
help
in.
it. I can't.
I loved it when my boys got their license. No more running to the store for me. I send them. That's right. I know.
Yeah, she tried to get me to go to the store yesterday. Joke's on them. I was already.
She'd already come home, and I was like, "Dang it!" Because
Well,
I
They
had to
told me
get
they
him
weren't gonna
back.
be home until 5.
That was your father
And so I
estimating.
was
He was
gonna
way off.
come home and take a nap. Meanwhile, they're home at 3:45.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate it.
Your dad doesn't know.
I wanted the nap.
That's fine.
I didn't get
He
it.
didn't ask me for my estimation of when we'd be home. I just told him.
You're the one that didn't even remember he had an appointment.
That's accurate. So he told me he had this appointment that we were gonna go to, but he did it while I was making a casserole, and so like
So it was not important.
it didn't. Well, I didn't like I couldn't. I had my hands busy,
I couldn't like.
and
I
there were
didn't
things
know.
happening, and I didn't like write it down in my phone like I normally do right away for whatever reason, or I did and I didn't hit save. I don't know what happened, but because that's happened to me once before where I like put it
First
in,
time
but
I
I
got
didn't
pulled
save it.
over, it was the day I got my license doing 75 and a 25.
Oh, bless.
I got told the other day I was going 60 in a 55 because that's what everybody does here.
Uh-oh, the weather's revving up by you, Wendy. Oh no.
I was going 60 in a 55. Everyone, like the speed limit's 55, but nobody drives 55. It's always 60 on the 8.
Oh yeah.
You never
At
get pulled
least.
over for it.
Or 65.
Yeah, sometimes you go 65. Now I was late. So because it was my last FFA thing on last Friday where we were going to Mississippi State University. Well, little did I know, I recognized 2 of the cars behind me. I didn't know that they were also going to the same thing I was, and they were also late. I get there, and I get there late because I stopped at the gas station.
Oh, so do you think a cop was following you then? Why'd you stop at the gas station if you were running late? You went and stopped and got chicken, didn't you? You did. You stopped and got chicken at the gas station.
This was last Friday, though.
I know, I'm just saying.
I did, but you
I
know what?
you so well.
But it's fine though because I got there still on time and it was okay. But
and
I get
you
there,
had chicken,
and I had chicken, and the 2 girls that were behind me, one comes up to me. She said, "Michaela said you were going slow," and I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "What's going on with 65? What do you mean? What do you mean I was going slow?" And she was like, "I didn't think you were going that slow, but like I was like, you were kissing my bumper."
So you're not allowed to ride with Michaela.
I don't even know her that well.
Okay.
But she just said that I was going.
That's right, Billy. Don't be a bum. Hit that thumb. That's right. But good night, Wendy. Good luck tonight with the storms. Hopefully it's just gonna be a little thunder, a little lightning, a little wet
spice.
A little wet from the sky. That's right.
Save
the chicken. I know. Well, this girl, she loves her gas station chicken.
Go-to, if I could get anything for breakfast.
Is that the Chicks one at the Spirit or whatever? Sprint Mart, whatever.
My go-to breakfast, like if I could have anything in the world, I want 2 pieces of Sprint Mart chicken, ranch, and a root beer. And I sound like such a trucker when I say that. But
You're like, it's my big back, I'm pregnant.
Nothing hits different. Everybody else, they want the donut shop in the morning. I want fried chicken.
Yeah.
I don't care. And the other day, Trey got boyfriend of the year because
sometimes he gets him.
He
gets it for her.
I don't even remember what day it was. It was like Thursday or Wednesday of last week. And he pulls in later than I did, but he left way earlier than I did. So I was like, he should have already been there. Like I thought that I was gonna get there late.
55 is just a suggestion. That's right.
It is. It really is. It's always like at least 5 over. And he gets out the car with a bag of Chicks. Like I see the Chicks bag. It's like this orange, beautiful bag with this blue writing. And I looked at him and like my face lit up and I was like, and he was like, "I got you chicken," and I was like,
yeah, she gets really excited when he brings her like a chicken or biscuit or something.
It's like the best part of my day.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, Waffle House is big. Like her boyfriend is obsessed with Waffle House. Like last year for his birthday, I was like, tell him we'll take him out for his birthday anywhere he wants to go. He wanted to go to Waffle House, so we went. And granted, it was his actual birthday. No, it wasn't his actual birthday. It was like.
It was his actual birthday.
No, we ended up going like the week before because stuff between work and whatever his schedule, we couldn't do it. It was like the Wednesday before his birthday, and I forget what day his birthday fell on that week.
I don't know.
And it was storming.
Summer, it's all a blur.
It was in May. It was coming a flood.
It's in summer.
Okay.
We're out of school.
Yeah. Okay. It was coming a flood, And everybody was like, should we do it? Should we drive? And I was like, look, I'm fine driving
He
in
had
it.
barely made it to my house, by the way.
Yeah, I was
It was
like,
that bad.
I was like, it's not that bad. We'll get there. And so we drove in this terrible
There's
storm.
a giant puddle. We thought we were gonna get stuck. It had like completely.
And we were all in
overflowed.
the truck. I mean, we were in the big vehicle.
We were,
But anyway,
but
we get to
still.
Waffle House, and he gets his. We all had our Waffle House that
He was
night, and
so
he was so happy. Like it just made his day. So,
He's so precious.
yes, we.
I got him a shirt.
Oh yeah,
I got him a shirt. I don't even know when I got it. I found it. It was
for
like
Christmas, wasn't it?
maybe
Or
I don't
your
know. But
anniversary? I don't remember.
it's in like the Waffle House lettering with a waffle as the heart, and it says "I heart Jesus."
Yeah,
But it's
cute.
like Waffle House lettering, and I thought it was really cute, and I was gonna get myself a matching one, and then I just never did.
You really ready for the matching t-shirt phase of your journey?
We already have matching T-shirts.
Oh, that's true. You do. You have a few matching
We
t-shirts
have
actually.
Yeah, and some of them are accidental.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's been times where we wear like the exact same like white, maroon, white combo or something like that.
Nobody eats beans for breakfast in
just look
America.
like twins
That's
all the
not
time.
common.
And it's not on purpose.
I used to ask for IHOP for my birthday. Now I ask to go to Texas Roadhouse for a prime rib. There you go. Yeah.
I got sushi. Except I didn't actually get sushi. I ordered sushi, never got it.
So when I kidnap Frankie, I just need the gas stop chicken to
But only
keep
that
her
gas
quiet.
station.
That's right. It has to be
Only
that gas station.
or Hunt Brothers Pizza.
She does like Hunt Brothers Pizza. Yeah.
Hunt Brothers Pizza. But it can't be like, oh, I ordered Hunt Brothers Pizza and they bring it. I mean the little things of Hunt Brothers Pizza that's one slice that you get out of the hot box at the gas station. That is like nostalgic in the way that the 7-Eleven had pizza for me.
Yeah.
And I love it. But I think it's better actually.
Oh, it's better than the 7-Eleven one.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. The go-to after when Mike and I were working at the bars was you get the microwavable burrito, and and I haven't seen them in a long time, but Toll House makes these ice cream sandwiches. Shut your face when you're talking to me. They are like the best.
You know what my favorite ice cream sandwich
at 3 a.m. after a 20-hour shift.
Ice cream sandwich. I didn't think they made them anymore. I thought they stopped making them because I stopped seeing them my last summer that we went to the pool with Boys and Girls Club in California. But they had these ice cream sandwiches that was a like sugar cookie maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe snickerdoodle, I think maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. But it had M&Ms in it.
Okay. Okay, I'm with you.
Then it was vanilla
monster cookie.
It was vanilla ice cream, and like they were being generous. They were fueling the obesity. Okay.
All right.
And then another M&M cookie, and the packaging is blue with M&M, like it's M&M Monster. What I don't know what it is. Okay, but they were my favorite thing ever. And anytime we went to the pool, we would go once a week at summer camp. I would always get one. They were like $2. I thought that they stopped making them, and I was telling Trey about them one day, and the next day he got me one. I don't know. I know where he found it now, but I didn't know where he got it at the time, and I thought that he was magical, and he had like gone back into my childhood and like snatched it, and I was
That's
sad.
sweet.
But now I see them everywhere. I don't know. I spoke them back into existence. I don't know what to tell you.
I also haven't really looked for them, but I haven't seen those Toll House ones in a minute, and those things used to be just so like amazing. I used to love those. Chester's Chicken at gas stations here in Wisconsin. Chester doesn't do chicken very well. Oh no. What's up, YouTube police? That's right. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, there's something about there's a place that's exactly 20 minutes from where we live. It's a gas station, but they have like a big. I haven't gone inside. Mike has.
Me neither. Trey has.
And,
I was scared.
And Mike has talked about it every time we've gone on our way to Tupelo. He's like, we need to go there and get food because he went in there once for something. Our dog just like
I don't know. Her entire soul just left the body. I don't know what that was.
But anyway, they have like this whole spread, and they've got these like ladies in the back, all the moms and grandmas back there cooking. And he's like, it just looks amazing, like all the food that they have that you can choose from, and like they make homemade pork rinds and all this stuff. And so he's excited to like go get food from there. But every time we're driving that way to go to Tupelo, it's because we're doing
We're
something
going to
else.
Tupelo.
A lot of times it's because we're like going out to dinner
Yeah.
or something, because we don't, you know, I go to
We were
Tupelo to
going
get feed and
to
stuff, but
the haunted house on Halloween, which, by the way, Lord, it was fun, but never go to a haunted house on Halloween. Like, that is a one-time thing. Like, do it once, get it out of your system. I will never wait in a car line that long ever again. But anyway, we're going there, and we stopped at that gas station, but it was like 9 o'clock at night, and it was really sketchy, so we did not go. I didn't go inside.
nice.
He went and paid for gas.
David says, when I worked at the bar, we would go to the truck stop when we got off, and they had a huge buffet with breakfast, lunch, and dinner on it. Yeah. You used to just stop at the 7-Eleven and get your, you know, your dinner, really, because usually I was going from my day job to my night job, and I would not really eat in between, and so I'd be starving at like 3 in the morning, and I would stop and get a burrito and a cookie, and that was my dinner. You know, I would be 21 again and be able to eat like that, right? But yeah, Tupelo is a long.
We used to have a Piggly
ways,
Wiggly
and
in this
ironically,
town.
not
Fun
where
fact.
Tupelo honey comes from.
We don't anymore. I'm really sad.
We don't have what anymore?
I never have gotten to go to a Piggly Wiggly because they closed.
Oh, they closed all the ones by us. We saw one.
There's one
we saw them in
Tupelo.
Arkansas. In Tupelo?
Yes.
I don't think that's accurate.
Starkville, West Point. There's one somewhere in one of the towns that I go to relatively regularly. It may be maybe be. It may be.
I think it is Pontotoc.
It might be Pontotoc.
I think it is Pontotoc. Now you say that, I do seem to remember driving by it, and I remember seeing.
I want to go to a dirt cheap.
Burritos and cookies. I wonder why Frankie got her kinkles. That's how you got your kinkles from me.
Wow.
That's probably it. I know. No, she has pretty ankles. They're perfect. I used to work at Shoney's. My wife worked there when we met back 38 years ago. My goodness. I'm in Jackson County. That's right, Billy.
Hey, I think our time's up, twin.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. But yeah, it's about that time. I started early.
I can't do math.
It's fine. No, I started early, so we've been on for that long, but like, yeah. So it's fine.
They're literally so tired of listening to you. You've been yapping for an hour and 1 minute.
That's right.
They don't even like you.
That's right. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and thank you for joining me, twin. Maybe
I missed the lives. I totally forgot about the fact that we even do lives because I just haven't even seen one in so long.
Yeah, she doesn't watch her channel.
I'm just never home.
She films Mike's TikToks, and that's about it. Now she's got her.
Here she go. I got my own life. I'm abandoning my mother. Oh no.
No, it's fine. I like that you're independent, but I still like it when you're around a little bit. I like both. Sometimes I want
you can't have both.
I can. I did today.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's because I left school 20 minutes early.
Yeah, Daddy was like, "Did you get released or did she just leave?" I was like, "Well, she came back from a field trip, so they probably just let her go."
No, they have this thing, and I really hope nobody busts this. They have this thing where when we get back from competition of any kind, if you say you're going to the bathroom, she knows what you mean. And she just says, "See you tomorrow." And so you walk out the back door, and that's it. Bye. So that's what I did. Because I had to go to work anyway, so it's fine.
Nice. All right, guys, I appreciate you for hanging out with us. Paul has just posted Tim and Mare's live link, so go head on over there to show them some lovesy-wovesies to the lovesy-wovesy birds. And I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay blessed and
safety's off.
That's right. They moved the button.
Now you can't live your best life.
Yes, I can. Watch it. Watch it now. Watch it now. Watch it now.